beside me, Johnny Nelson.
You tried.
And it's Nigel, the Dark Destroyer Benn. And when you talk about legendary fighters from England, this man has to be on the list.
This bout is scheduled for 8 rounds of boxing. Fighting out of the red corner.
Usually you don't need a weather report for a boxing match, but we These athletes have promised us a war. Let's see if they deliver. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. And just as quickly as it slows down, it heats back up. Swing and a miss with that uppercut. Both of these athletes' gas tanks are going to be tested. Endurance will be the key on an afternoon like this one.
In such heat, the cornermen need to be able to do their job. Think about what they're doing. One to cool you down, one to ice you back, one to give you instructions in your head, and one to just calm you to tell you what you're doing right and what you're doing wrong. Because that's the most important thing. Forget about the heat. Forget about everything else.
Both fighters landing in these exchanges. Judge is going to have a tough job.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
They threw the hook, it didn't land. Hold that thought! Can you believe it? Roy Jones Jr. is on the back foot now. How did they not go down?
Now they've got to wake up. They've got to get on the back foot, clear the head a little bit, then jump back into it again. It's all about the hustle. Get back on.
You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Let's talk about Benn in that last round. Well, we know they've got the advantage. Here we go for round 2. Coming off that great round, let's see if they can build on momentum here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait.
Whoa, Johnny, out of nowhere, look at this. Can the Dark Destroyer get out of this dark place? This slugger isn't interested in winning rounds. He just wants to win the fight. And he's not going to do it on the scorecard, Johnny. He needs a KO.
They've got to be very wary. If they're in with a slugger, they will fight all night for fun. They'll stay in your face. They are naturally tough and strong and aggressive.
Brilliant hook there. And so far, the offense has been better than the defense. Back and forth they go in this round. The momentum continues to shift.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
Nice counter. Straight right just misses. And he wasn't ready for that counter. Roy Jones Jr. in trouble. How did they survive that?
Bean Days now needs...
Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Benn in that last round. After what we saw in that last round, it's pretty obvious who had... That's Let's get it started in round 3. That round was complete domination. Let's see if we can shake things up here in this round.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. When you're fighting a counterpuncher, you want to bait them in to throw first. Make them think you're going to throw a punch so that they exchange.
If you're fighting a counterpuncher, you've got to dummy a shot. Make them react from that, then react then. I know it's hard to think that way, but counterpunchers, they're watching your every move, that every twitch.
Those counterpunches have to hurt. Missing with the hook. This has been a very competitive round between these two.
A very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other because no one dare do anything out of turn.
Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. And this is a you hit me hard, I'll hit you hard type of fight. Nigel Benn has been rocked. And now they're right back into the fray.
Got caught sleeping on the job. What do? You step back, steady it.
Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. The Dark Destroyer now in a very dark place. Let's talk about Benn in that last round. Talk about a one-side. Back at it in round 4. After a really strong round, let's see if they can finish the job.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Should we be surprised if these two fighters go the distance tonight, considering how much they've emphasized their physical fitness? Looking to land the hook. Oh no! Nigel Benn in big trouble. Heavy shots, and Nigel Benn goes down.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
So the fight will continue, but what does the game plan have to look like now?
Well, now it's about getting back to the corner, freshen up, get new instructions given to you, and they've got to G you up. They've got to tell you this.
Well, they're back up on their feet, but I'm not sure why.
Got to look at his corner, look for the instructions. They're telling him to calm down.
Final 10 seconds here, and this has not been his round for sure. Roy Jones Jr., believe it or not, may want to take a knee here. Let's talk about Roy Jones in that last round. A lot of work needs to... Back into the fray here in round 5. Last round was a disaster. What can they do here to turn this around?
2 knockdowns and you're coming back from that. That's near on impossible because your head must be all over the place. Your legs would feel like jelly. What can they tell you in the corner? All they can do is wake you up. They can't even go into game plan.
Is he going to punch himself out, though? They're giving us a high-tempo show. fighter has been extremely aggressive so far, Johnny, but how do they keep it up over the distance of this fight?
I've seen some aggressive fighters. They can terrorize the life out of you before they've even thrown a shot. The strength they have, the speed they have, and that knockout punch, they want to punch through you. They don't want to punch you. They want to punch straight through you. So you've got to be careful.
Hook misses. He blocks the right hook. Stamina is off the charts. How about that time counter shot? Swing and a miss with the right hook. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Benn in that last round. That was almost a 10-8 round. Complete dominance.
I seriously hope that
This is the beginning of round 6. They've got all the momentum on their side after that last round. Let's see what they do here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
What do you think of this fight so far, Johnny?
Look back in the history books. Some of the best fighters in the world were the middleweights. Yes, the glamour division is the heavyweights, we know. But I'm telling you now, you look right there. These guys are on it. Fast, sharp, powerful. But it hurts, and you can imagine that being you. They're the size of an average man.
Only catch. Oh, right there! Can you believe it? Roy Jones Jr. is on the back foot now. Good job trying to back out of trouble.
It's been a tough round so far. It's been a tough round. What do they do? What do they tell him when he goes back to the corner? How are they going to get through this?
A very competitive round here so far.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Missing with that right hook. This fighter expending a lot of energy in this round. Missing with the hook. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Let's talk about Benn in that last round. He is down big time on the scores.
Wow.
And there's the bell for round 7. Let's see how they bounce back here in this round.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab. Rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
There has been a significant aggression difference in this fight, Johnny. What are you seeing?
The middleweight.
Hold on, gotta cut you off here, Johnny. Can the Dark Destroyer get out of this dark place? Just one punch away from... Hold her right there! Roy Jones Jr. in trouble. And it appears they weathered the storm. How? I'm not sure.
What recovery skills they are. What a shot it was. Completely gone like...
Well, they're back on their feet right now, Johnny. Do they go toe for toe or do they play defense here?
The corner need to think nice and sharp. They know their fight. They know what their fight's capable of doing and what their fight can and cannot.
Whoa, did you see that? Give me just a second here, Johnny. Roy Jones Jr., believe it or not, may win it. And down goes Jones Jr.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
You heard that right, ladies and gentlemen. A knockout victory and one of the biggest surprises of the year.
A knockout victory? That's not a knockout victory. That is somebody saying, I'm here, I've arrived. Try that again, it will happen all over again.